The Young and the Restless recap. Friday, June 23. Nick blasts Nate. Adam shuts down Audra. Sally delays moving in. The Young and the Restless spoilers recap for Friday, June 23, reveal that Adam Newman will stop by the hospital just before Sally Spectra is set to be discharged. After Adam pushes Sally to hear him out, she'll admit she already heard every word when she was pretending to be asleep. Sally will argue that nothing can change or fix the decision Adam made, so she won't know how she can ever forgive him. Adam will insist that there was no guarantee that their baby girl would survive, so he couldn't risk losing them both. Although Adam will point out that Sally's still going to be a mom someday, she'll push him to just leave. At the GCAC, Nate Hastings will cross paths with Tucker McCall. So that'll lead to a conversation about Spitfire Audra Charles finally landing somewhere she can be appreciated. Nate will take some jabs at Tucker over Audra before sitting down at a table nearby. Before Tucker leaves the bar, he'll notice an angry Nick Newman approaching and will decide to stay for the show. Nick will blame Nate now that he's been forced to take a leave of absence and will point out that Victoria Newman seems central to all Nate's power moves. Although Nate will put on an innocent act, Nick won't buy it and will assume Nate's eager to take advantage of the situation. At Newman Enterprises, Nikki Newman will object to Victoria forcing Nick's leave of absence. Victor Newman will also express concern and join Nikki in worrying about the role Nate played in this happening. Victoria will refuse to be interrogated and will act like Victor should just let her go if he has a problem with the way she runs this company. After Victoria storms out, Victor will tell Nikki that they struck a nerve. That'll trouble Victor, who'll think Victoria is indeed in the driver's seat. However, Victor will believe Nate is more than eager to follow. After Audra eavesdrops at Newman Enterprises briefly, she'll join Adam at the Jazz Lounge. Audra will introduce herself seductively, but Adam will insist he's not interested in whatever she wants, no matter how flirtatious she tries to be. Once Audra argues that no flirtation was intended, she'll act like she was just curious about the competition. Adam and Audra will end up realizing they've both done their research. When Adam asks if Audra's going to be in charge of the whole show at Newman Media soon, she'll suggest that she's more than ready to step up. Back in the dining area, Nick will warn that Nate should stay in his lane and avoid going anywhere near Newman Enterprises. That way, Nate can prove he doesn't have some master plan that involves Victoria. Nate will argue that if Victoria needs his input, he won't tell her no. Furthermore, Nate won't think he should be blamed because Nick couldn't stop Faith Newman from being kidnapped and wasn't there when Sally lost her baby. Nick will look like he's ready to punch Nate, so Tucker will spot Victoria as she arrives and urge her to stop a physical fight from breaking out. After Victoria shuts down the conflict, Nick will get a text from Sally with news about her imminent release. On the way out, Nick will warn Victoria and Nate that plans like this usually end up crashing and burning. Back at the hospital, Sally will look at her release papers and cry over the stillbirth certificate. When Nick shows up, he'll wonder where he's taking Sally and will ask if she's given any thought to his offer to move in with him. Although Sally will be touched by that offer, she'll insist it's a big step and will need more time to mull it over. Nick will assure Sally that she can take all the time she needs and will agree to drive her back to her suite. Back in the Jazz Lounge on Friday's Vi and Our episode, Tucker will approach Adam and Audra at the bar. When Tucker tries to offer his condolences about Sally's baby, Adam won't be interested and will head up to a suite alone. As Adam flashes back to crucial moments in Sally's pregnancy and the loss that followed, he'll seem deeply distraught. Downstairs with Tucker and Audra, he'll warn that she should be careful what she wishes for when it comes to taking over Newman Media. It could lead to many sleepless nights. Tucker will also point out that Adam is trouble and will think Audra needs to watch out for him. Audra will assure Tucker that Adam doesn't scare her, so she'll feel confident she can handle him. Although Ashley Abbott is determined to take Jabbat away from Jack Abbott, Tucker will be against the idea since it's a war that's destined to fail. Finally, Victoria will tell Nate that she stood her ground on Nick's leave of absence, which is effective immediately. Once Victoria says she'd like to officially name Nate her interim COO, she'll ask if he's ok with that. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Victoria and Nate's personal relationship could cause issues in their professional one. So stay tuned for updates on all the Y and R drama. CDL's the place to be for sizzling Young and the Restless spoilers, updates and news, so pop back in soon. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more update news.